Guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and thanks for checking the video out today. Much appreciated. Going to give you guys the day one practice report from down here at Table Rock for the BFL tournament that starts on Saturday. Been practicing today and got one more day of practice tomorrow left, and give you guys a rundown how everything went out there today. If you guys that follow the channel, you know that I'm always on Table Rock, doing on the water lessons, and I only live, 35 miles from the lake. So I've been on the lake all winter long, and a little bit about my thought process. I'll tell you about how my day went. But most of the fishing that I've done this winter has been the jerkbait lessons, on the water jerkbait lessons. So I haven't spent a lot of, I spent some, just fun fishing with this and that, but spent most of the time jerkbait fishing. And going into this tournament, like I said, if you guys have, seen me talk about it much, this tournament's going to get won 99.5% chance on a live scoping with an Alabama rig. That's just how all the fish get caught down here right now. The fish, if you're a good live scoper and you're good with an Alabama rig, which are my two least favorite, or my two, I don't know what the good word is, but the two things I can't stand about bass fishing are live scope and Alabama rigs. If you're good at those, then you're probably catching a bunch of fish here at Table Rock right now. But if you're just fishing, you're probably having a tough time. You can't get bit everywhere on the lake. But my plan in this tournament here is I know where all the good jerkbait water is. I don't even have to practice it. I know I can go catch them there. Problem with the jerkbait fish is they don't weigh near as much as the Alabama rig fish are going to weigh. So, from that standpoint, if you want to win the tournament, it's hard to keep the jerkbait in your hand and not pick up an Alabama rig. Now, you can catch fish in the same places on the thing, but a lot of the fish that I catch on a jerkbait, they're shallower fish. They're not the live scope suspended out in the middle type deal that the guys are spinning with the Alabama rig on. So anyway, my plan in practice was I wanted to lay off all of my jerkbait water, not even fish it, and try to find something else going on about the fish specifically moving up. So today, I fished pretty shallow all day long, and I caught a ton of fish today. I mean, I caught more fish today than probably I've caught in about 4 months on the lake. But the problem is they just were, small keepers, small keepers and non-keepers, 14 inchers, 15 inchers. Didn't have any decent fish, but got a ton of bites. And so from that standpoint, those don't do you any good. I mean, a limit of 15-inch fish during the pre-spawn at Table Rocks is, you're going to finish 150th place, catching those type of fish. So from that standpoint, I experimented up a little bit. I tried different techniques, to see if I could catch some bigger ones. And I just think that as far as for the way that I was fishing today, fishing shallow, I just think that we're a couple weeks too early. I think the water temperature is about 5 degrees too cool to have, those bigger fish start to move up shallow. Not to say there's not a few up there, but I didn't see any of them today. But actually today I launched at two different places. I fished two different parts of the lake. I fished the first part of the morning in one area, took out, went to a different part, just to sort of get a feel for a lot of the lake that I haven't been fishing this winter. So anyway, tomorrow, probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with a couple different techniques I think that could produce big ones. I probably will even throw an Alabama rig. I don't want to. I'm not going to be live scoping with it, but I'm probably going to chunk an Alabama rig around a little bit and, throw some other stuff that may be a little bit off the wall. But overall, it's, we had a post front today. It was a lot cooler than it was yesterday. We had, it was a little bit of wind out there, had some high clouds. It was pretty cool most of the day. It was in the low 30s this morning, and that wind made it feel cold pretty much all day. When you were running, it really felt cold. But I just can't believe I caught as many fish today that I caught and didn't catch any good ones at all. I mean, it was, I had quite a few keepers, but like I said, they weren't 15-inch keeper here on Table Rock. They got to be 15 inches. And when you catch a 15 incher, it weighs quite a bit because the fish are really fat right now in the pre-spawn. So I gotta do something else because this is going to be a top heavy tournament. There's going to be several big bags caught by the Alabama riggers, and then it's going to drop off quite a bit after that. So I got to figure out how to get bit by some 5-pound class fish tomorrow. I got some ideas up my sleeve I'm going to try. So I will keep you guys updated tomorrow when I get off the water. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you hadn't had a chance, please hit that subscribe button. It'd be much appreciated, and we'll talk later.